Okay, a very rare Thursday afternoon live stream. So not a Monday, not a Tuesday, not a Saturday, but Thursday afternoon live on YouTube. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take a piece of a song and we're gonna go ahead and choreograph a little sequence to it. And the point of today, hopefully, is that sometimes for whatever reason, we might be listening to a song at a party, we're dancing by ourselves, or our partner unhands us in the middle of the song. We have to make a choreography. Whatever the case is, if you find yourself listening to a song and you want to or have to dance by yourself, that can be kind of unnerving to people. It can seem like a tall task. And a lot of times it's because you're looking at this piece of the song like it's a blank piece of paper, and you and your pencil alone are responsible for creating some piece of art, that fits perfectly within the music. But the whole point for today and like the classes that I do in this topic is that there's so much under the umbrella of Cuban dance that you have all these movements at your disposal. So if you know how to do the movements, you know how they fit in the clave, you know where they go within their own rhythm, and you know how they fit with the clave, that you can put them into popular music like timba, like we're going to do today. It becomes more like making a collage, and so the creativity comes with how, where, and why you put the movements that you do into the music, and then making little adjustments with your own creativity to make them fit. So I'm gonna go through the song, we're gonna listen to it, I'm gonna kind of explain my thought process for what I picked for each section, and we're gonna be basically, we're gonna be going over Cuban Mambo. This is gonna be a Bamboleo step section. It's gonna go into Makuta, and then Mozambique, and then into Pilón. Like those are the sections that we're gonna do. If you have never heard those words before, we're gonna go over the movements that we are drawing from. We're gonna review those, and then we're gonna go ahead and make a sequence out of it. But let's go ahead first and listen to the section of the song. If you take class with me, it's no surprise what song we're gonna do, but I'm just gonna pop it on. And it's gonna start right about here. So we're just listening. We're listening. We're still listening. Fun stuff, right? Mm-hmm. We're gonna choreograph all this. We're gonna stop right there. All right, so let's just go ahead and pop on that section one more time. Maybe I'll talk a little bit. Coming up right here. So, calls out the Mambo section. So we're gonna take from Cuban Mambo, Why Not? Got a horn section part right here. Some horns right there. Our hands up. Kind of repetitive thing. Then we got a change here. Okay. So the first section calls out the Mambo section, so common HTP thing. All right. So that line is going to cue us Mambo section. And so you want to know what? Let's just go ahead and take from Cuban Mambo. So typical Cuban Mambo step, we've got ta, tiki, ta, tiki, ta, tiki, ta, tiki, mambo, and mambo, and mambo, and mambo. So what we're gonna do is take a couple other mambo steps that are just variations off of this. First one is going to be mambo, and mambo, and mambo, and then we're gonna walk, 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 walk. Mambo and mambo and mambo, walk, walk, walk. Mambo and mambo and mambo, walk, walk. Mambo and mambo and mambo, walk, walk. So it's gonna give us a little bit of movement. The next step that we're gonna take from Cuban Mambo, we usually have a kick out to the side, then the other side, and then back to the original side, and then we're gonna swivel away 3 times. And we're gonna kick, 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 swivel, 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 kick, 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 swivel, 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 kick, and kick, and kick, swivel, swivel, swivel. So that step is a little much for what's going on in the song, so we're gonna modify it a little bit, but those are the 2 bass steps that we're gonna use in the first section. So we're gonna go ahead and have our mambo and mambo and mambo, walk, walk. Instead of doing all the kicks, we're gonna go ahead and step across to a 45, mambo, other 45, mambo, and we're gonna put in 1 kick. 1 kick, I feel is sufficient. We're gonna kick, swivel, swivel. And then we're gonna omit that last swivel over here. We're just gonna go swish, swish, like that. And it's gonna mark the 2 side of the clavis, so it's actually going to establish a theme that we're gonna use later. So I stole this from a piano YouTuber, but repetition legitimizes. And so for our swish, swish, we've got bop, bop, and we're gonna make that kind of a theme in the choreo. So we're going mambo and mambo and mambo, walk, walk, across, across, kick, foom, foom, all right? And so then in the song, there's some space there, and then there's a whole bunch going on with the horns. So because we've got the song right here, we can go ahead and listen to it. Nothing. All right, so for the part where there's nothing going on, we're just gonna act nonchalant. We're gonna act like we're done dancing, even though clearly we aren't. All right, so we had our swivel, swivel, and then we're just gonna walk away 2 steps, and then the horn line is gonna come in, and it's got kind of a repetition thing going on. So we're gonna go ahead and mimic the repetition with our feet, and then for the big swell at the end, we're gonna go ahead and create some space. So that portion one more time. We got the mambo section. Mambo, mambo, bam, bam, nothing. Cool. All right, so now we got that in our ear. We've got the swivel, swivel, and we walked away like we're just enjoying the space here. And then when the horns come in, bada-boop-ba, we're just gonna do 3 steps starting with the right foot. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And for that big horn swell, we're gonna go ahead and borrow from Colombia and make some space. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. And we're gonna catch the 1 with a little shoulder roll, or you could also do like a chest pop. So we had our swoosh, swoosh. We walked away, acting, acting, acting. Psych, I'm back. Bada boop ba, Colombia, boodo bada, bam, 1. All right. So the whole thing we had mambo and mambo and mambo, walk, 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 mambo and kick, foom, foom, walk away. Doo bada boop ba, bada boodo bada da ba. From the useful angle, we've got mambo and mambo and mambo, walk, 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 mambo and kick, foom, foom, doo doo. Boodo bada boop ba, bada boodo bada ba. From there, we've got this repeating line here. Mambo. Foom, foom, walk away. Bada boop ba, bada boodo. Ba. De primera. Ba. Ba. Okay, so right there, we've got a section of the song that has emphasis on the downbeats. And so we're gonna move on from our Mambo section, we're gonna use the Bamboleo step. So the Bamboleo step is very fun because it's busy. You're actually stepping contratiempo, but you're still emphasizing the 1 and the 5 with a tap. So Bamboleo step, in case you don't know, is tap on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're doing something on every count. So when we had main space, bana 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 de primera, we're catching that 1, and we're gonna go ahead and stay straight, shoulder roll, chest pop, whatever, but we're marking 1 forward, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. Bring the back arm up. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. We're not gonna step on 4, and we're gonna catch a hook turn, 5, 6, 7, 360. So we made our space. Bana, 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 bana. We catch de primera on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And we're back facing forward. So if you're keeping score at home, so far we had mambo and mambo and mambo, mambo and mambo and kick, foom, foom, walking away, bana bupa, bana bupa, bana budu, bana, 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 de primera, primera, doom, boom, with music, why the hell not? Okay. 5, 6, 7. Boom. Psych. Boom. 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 And right here, we listen. Da 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 in the trombone. We are gonna go ahead and pick that up using some Makuta. So there's a little like trombone, I think, line right there that seems to lend itself well to a little bit of Makuta. So Makuta, if you don't know it, we're just gonna get in the knees. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick one side and we're just gonna get on that foot and sink into the ground and then rebound up. Ding, da ding, da ding, ding, da ding, da ding, ding, da ding, da ding, 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 da ding, da ding, ding, da ding, da ding, ding, da ding, da ding, ding. We're gonna take our arms, driven by the chest. We're using the up to prepare, and it's down to that side. Ding, da ding, da ding, ding, da ding, ding, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna use that step. We're gonna do a variation where we're going forward and we're gonna have a little shaky, shaky like that. And we're also going to make a box. So we're coming off of our hook turn like that. We're gonna prepare for the left side. And we're gonna go 1, 2, and then we're gonna switch to the right leg, going forward and forward. So just that kind of over and over again. Left, right, left, right, and left, and right, and left, and right. After that, we're just gonna go ahead and make a box. So we're going to the left, 1, 2, 2 with the right forward, 1, 2, and then we're making a box. Left, right, left, right. So switching every time. So we come off of the hook, prepare left side, forward, in that left, right, right. And we're back to facing forward. So if you're keeping track, we started off Mambo section. Mambo and mambo and mambo, walk, 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 mambo and kick, foom, foom, walk, walk, and bana bupa, bana bupa, bana budu, bana, 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 primera, dum, dum, primera, 1, 2, 3, hook, catch the trombone, and da, 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 bana bupa, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We're back forward. And for the next section, I may have stopped it right there. We're gonna be talking about some hands up. So kind of a little repetitive thing over the course of a few 8 counts. Okay, so I know that oftentimes people watch the channel not just for the instruction, but also my prowess in Espanol. But right here, we're talking about the hands being up. So naturally, all right, because it's a Cuban dance choreography, when we come out of our box here in Makuta, what are we gonna do? The hands are gonna go straight down as soon as possible. We're gonna be borrowing from Mozambique, which is such a fun rhythm and dance, but the steps that we'll be using from that one, we're gonna be using sort of like the base Mozambique step. And so the toes are gonna be opening and you're kind of kickstanding on the heels. And all we're gonna do with the arms is just alternating, arms down and then up, like we're doing a jump shot. Down, kind of just float up, down, and then up. And then we get even more fun arms with that same step, and we're gonna go across the shoulders to the hips, up overhead, back to the hips. So shoulders, hips, up, hips, shoulders, hips, up, hips. So although when we first start talking about our hands being up, we're going down, don't you worry, our hands will be up plenty. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna catch, first we're gonna start with them down, and then we're gonna go up. And then we're gonna hit shoulders, hips, up, and back to the hips. And then from there, we're just gonna add a hip circle going to the right, because that's the one I can most reliably do. We're gonna get this hip circle going, and then that's gonna be an 8 count. And then on the next 8 count, we're gonna go ahead and go all the way around. So we've got the arms down, then we've got them up, and then we're going across, hips, up, back to the hips, and we're gonna get a hip circle going. And then when we are going around, we'll bring back the fun arms. So we're gonna go shoulders, hips, up, and back to the hips. And that's gonna take us almost to our last section. So we're gonna go ahead and review what we got so far. From the Mambo section, we've got Mambo and Mambo and Mambo, walk, 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 Mambo and kick, swoosh, swoosh, walk, walk. Behold my feet, my arms are up so I can emphasize the feet. And then we're gonna Colombia it back, catch the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, Makuta prepare, ding, da ding, da ding, ding, da ding, and box, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up, and shoulders, hips, up, and get the circle going, and shoulders, hips, up, and we're almost done. I guess I'll take this opportunity to say that this is from a course that I've been quietly making in my alone time, which I have plenty of. And it's basically the course that I wish existed when I first saw Cuban dance, like done by people who knew all this stuff. And I had no clue what they were doing. I didn't know that they were movements from other dances. I just know I wanted to do that and also not look like a deer, newborn deer, after I tried to do it on my own. I spent a lot of time going down the rabbit hole, finding where these movements came from, doing them to their own rhythms, and trying to get as comfortable as I could doing different Cuban dances to their own music, so I could kind of get that movement in me, and then I could feel more comfortable when I wanted to do cool stuff to timba, basically. So the course is being made right now in my living room where we are, and it's going to kind of follow that. So it's gonna take movements like Pilón, for example. 1, 2, 3, Pilón. And it's gonna kind of show, okay, here's a move from Pilón. If I was dancing some basic step, where would it fit in my basic step? How would I get into it? How would I get out of it? How would I get back to my basic step? And then it's gonna go ahead and explore rumba, elegua, all these different all these different dances for their own sake, to their own music, in other kind of like longer sequences where we dance them to their own music. So it's gonna have a section where we shoehorn a whole bunch of different stuff from Elegua, from Rumba, all that. Then it's gonna have longer courses, longer classes in those actual dances. And then sequences like this where we take all that, synthesize it into a choreography for some timba music. And when we're doing that, the whole idea is not just to do the sequence as it is presented, but kind of go through the thought process so that you can make your own sequences, which is the whole idea. So that is, link for that is in the description. It's on like pre-sale right now. And so every course that I've made, 2 of them so far, I always say the first 50 people can get it for 50 bucks, and I end up just going back and doubling it to 100. So the first 100 people, we can do a pre-sale for $50, and then like May 1st, I'll go ahead and open up the early access to it. If you email me, maybe I'll open it up earlier if you're really anxious about it, because there's a bunch up there. But the official early access date will be like May 1st. I'll send out an email. But link is in the description. We are now dangerously close to being done. So we came off of our hip circle, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pilón it. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, pilón, 3, pilón. Pilón, in case we're not familiar, it's gonna go ahead and just have a weight shift from one side to the other. In everything where the weight is, the knees bent, the shoulders on that side, it's just very much that same body movement that we have in casino, where the shoulder and the knee follows where the weight is, the torso. And then we're just gonna go ahead and add some arms to that, mortar and pestle style. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the arms, think about them going out and down, out and down, out and down, out and down, as opposed to just down. It gives it a little bit of shape. So when we add the pilón, it's just a quick little change of the weight. We gotta remember that we're saying pilón, not pilón. So the emphasis is on the second step. So if we're going with the left foot, 1, 2, 3, pilón is gonna be right, left. Pilón. Right, left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, pilón. 1, 2, 3, pilón. 1, 2, 3, pilón. 1, 2, 3, pilón. The way that we're gonna do it in the sequence, we're gonna be turning. So we're gonna be traveling, not just turning in place. So our turns are going to move us. So when we start with the left foot, we're gonna go to the left. 1, 2, 3, pilón. When we go to the right, we're gonna move to the right. 1, 2, 3, pilón. And that is gonna finish off of the hip circle. We're going around, 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 around. We're gonna keep turning towards that left shoulder. 1, 2, 3, pilón. And we're gonna bring it back. 1, 2, 3. And right here in the music, there's not a whole lot. So we're gonna fill in the 2 sides of the clave. Ga, ga. So just like we did with the swivel, swoosh, swoosh. Right here, we're gonna repeat that. Behind the back, if you wanna do them both up, if mobility doesn't allow, that's okay. I'm gonna challenge myself to go behind the back. So if we listen to this section one more time. One more time. A little bit of lead up time here. I'm gonna go ahead and check. We hit it right here. I'm gonna half-ass it. Got our Mambo section. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Oh, nothing's going on. Psych. Ba-da-boo-ba, ba-da-boo-ba. Make some space. Bamboleo. Boom. Got our hook. Then Makuta. Boom. The box. Then our mozambiqe. Boom. Hip circle. And then we're going around. And then we got our pilón right here. Pilón. And say acabo for part 1. So One more time, sin música, just so we can get it, and then we'll put on the music, and then we'll say goodnight. But we got our mambo. Mambo and mambo and mambo, moving, moving, mambo and kick, swoosh, swoosh, walking. Ha! Boo-doo boo-pa, boo-doo boo-pa, boo-doo boo-doo space. Catch the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, hook. Makuta is next, prepare. Ding, da ding, da ding, shaky, shaky. Box, 1, 2, 3. Pa arriba, just kidding. Bam, and then boom. Hips up, hip circle, back to the front arms. Boom, boom, and 1, 2, 3, pilón. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Okay. Gonna pop on this song right here, and we'll do it maybe once or twice. Here we go. Boom, boom. Catch the 1. Hook. Box. We're preparing for the hands up. Psych. And. All right, one with awkward eye contact. Coming at you. Here we go. All right, that's part 1. If you enjoy this kind of thing, there's a part 2. And I'll kill myself doing a live stream for part 2. If you'd like to see that, please like the video. All right, that course is available for pre-order officially. And if you're interested, the link is in the description. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the comments. I'm in Durham, North Carolina. All right, I love you, bye.